Hello and welcome to my presentation. I'm Shani, and yeah, you've obviously seen some TikToks out there or other sort of videos and reels that are talking about this amazing side hustle. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that today. So, welcome. And this is about you creating a future of freedom to do the things that you love doing, living that lifestyle that you've always dreamed about. But it all comes down to choice and you making the choice today of whether to just keep going as you are or whether you need to take some action and do something a little bit outside of the square to achieve that freedom and lifestyle. Okay, let us be away. Just bear with me. Here we go. Alrighty. So, just very, very quickly, a little bit about me. So I'm 50 years old. It was a few years ago now that I decided to stop my career profession of being an accountant. I had my own business for a long time, which was extremely high stress, was going to put me 6 foot deep, that business. Um, but yeah, so I had a light bulb moment one day that I needed to seriously make a major change in my life. So that's what I did, and I've never been happier. Um, and now, yeah, I'm spending my time riding my Harley, going to the beach, exercising with my fitness class, and walking a lot, and spending beautiful time with my family, although they are interstate, so I don't get to see them quite as much as I'd like. But um, it's about quality of life now rather than just that um, ridiculous level of stress in the work life. So life is pretty great, and I really want to help others to achieve the dream as well. So, beautiful image here. This is buckets and pipelines. So, think of the left-hand side of the screen as uh, where you are at the moment. So, you are working for someone else, you're exhausted, you're showing up every day, working all week, and getting paid for the work you do. So, if it's limited. You can only work so much in the day and the week. And if something happens and you stop working, once your leave runs out, that's it. What are you going to do? Have you thought about that? Um, it's a pretty scary thought. But let's look across at the right side and the pipelines. So this is all about getting systems in place, thinking smart, so that you are not lugging yourself and working yourself into the ground all day, every day. So, um, as I said, thinking outside the square, how can we make a system or use a system that is going to give you that flow of cash, and you don't have to physically and mentally grind and grind and grind to get it. Love that slide. And this one's a beauty too. So Robert Kiyosaki, wonderfully inspirational man, Rich Dad Poor Dad. Don't know if you've been exposed to this before. If you haven't, I definitely, it's a fantastic book to read. So if we look on the left of this little graphic here, this represents most of the population. So it is people who are employed by someone else, as I said, yeah, showing up daily, working all week, doing whatever they say you need to do. Um, yeah, most people aren't hugely happy with what they do all day, every day, which is a real shame in life. And there's also the people who are self-employed, so they think, hey, I've got a business. Well, you own a job. You still need to be there every day. You still need to be actively working in it for the money to be rolling in. So that's where most people are sitting on that side. If we look over to the right, this is where the minority of the population is, but the very, very smart people. And so this is about setting up or getting into a business that is a system. And it's a system, you have a team, and that is just, it's going to churn over and over, whether you're there or not. So that is smart, and that's what's going to keep the money flowing into you. That's your pipeline. From that, so that's churning out money, spinning it out at you, and then you can use that money to invest in other passive assets such as property or shares and build wealth more from there. You could even buy into other businesses. So that is, if you're on the left-hand side there, yeah, today is D-Day, about making the decision to jump over to the right and start getting somewhere. So a little formula for today. Just quickly, if you have a think about what you've got in your current savings and what you'd be able to save from now until you retire and your superannuation, what that'll be at retirement, divide that by your years to live that are left. Little example there, 500,000, if you're lucky enough to have 500,000, divided by, let's say 20 years, $25,000 a year. Who can live on that? No, I couldn't. And so, as I said, today is D-Day. Decision, what are you going to do about boosting that amount there to not only make it an income you can survive on, but an income that you can enjoy your golden years with and give you the security, like your future. You could have medical bills and whatnot that you need to cover and look after elderly parents and things and help out your adult children at that point, let alone, yeah, traveling and doing fun things in your retirement. So that's an important thing to have in your mind and motivate you. So look over to the left there, look at the misery oozing out of those people there. They are struggling. You might be too. Struggling with the bills, with their mortgage payments or rent, groceries, fuel, kids, cost of raising kids, their education, their activities. So you're just going week to week, scraping by. That ain't fun. Let's face it, we've all been there at some point. At the end of the week or the month, what's left to enjoy? What money have you got to spend on hobbies and interests? So do you want to stay on that side, or do you want to leap over to the happy side over there? Look at them smiling and living the life. So yeah, they've done something right. They've got the ability to pay their bills now and freedom, time and money. That's all it's about, really. Yeah, so would you want to cut back on your working hours or even toss the job away and just, do something that's fun, that doesn't take up much time, and spend the rest of your time doing amazing fun things. So for you and the family. So pick a side and make a choice. Do you want to look at the live a life of misery or live a life of freedom? So to me, that's not a hard decision. Okay, so the subscription revolution, have you heard of this? It is booming. So it's $1 trillion industry now. Like when you think about it, it's massive. So this is what we're going to talk about today, and it's exciting. So stick around. Okay. Look at all these. This is just 5 subscriptions, and you've probably got even more. If you look at your credit card statements, it's probably more on there. So, I mean, there's your gym membership too, but other streaming services like Stan or Paramount. Yeah, we are shelling money out every month for these things. So it's a very successful business model for these companies. So they basically have their income stream just set up to pay them on a monthly basis. So, and look at the number of members there. So it is a massive industry, really is. And when we do the sums on just Costco and Netflix, look at Costco. Now this is annual. Their membership is an annual fee. So yeah, that's a huge amount of revenue for them. And Netflix is monthly, whoa, I don't even know how many numbers that is, but that is massive. And they are not actively chasing that. That just automatically comes into their business accounts. So they are sitting sweet. But none of these companies have ever given their affiliate members a link so that when these members refer new people, they get an initial kickback. So Netflix hasn't done that, Costco, none of those other companies have done that. But imagine if they had of, like looking at these figures here, if they were sharing that with their members, and if you had got in early, woohoo, baby. Yeah, money, money. Okay. But they didn't. No way did they do that. But none of them did. But this one does. And this is what is so exciting. This membership actually does give amazing member benefits, which I'll tell you about in a moment. But not only that, it actually shares its revenue, membership revenue, with its affiliate members. So I think, don't quote me, I think it's 85% of their subscription revenue that they give back to the affiliate members. So never been done before and is, yeah, just mind-blowing. It's genius. So this is not it's newish company. It's global and it's been around about 2.5 years now. So it's had time to prove itself. It's a proven company. It's stable. But it's the first one that has thought to do this subscription model. So, and it is making people very, very, very well off financially. So it's something to be extremely excited about. So LiveGood is a AAA plus rated business. So that's very comforting to know. And it's also been ranked #1 for momentum in home businesses currently and for quite a while actually. So it is just skyrocketing. Like whenever I look at my screen where it shows the number of members that have joined after me, it is constantly climbing at a rapid rate. So it's just massive. And as I said, it's the only one that shares its subscription revenue, and it pays weekly and monthly. So, yay, LiveGood. So interesting little fact here. So at the 2 year point, LiveGood had broken the 1.8 million member mark, and apparently, well, fact again, Amazon and Netflix did not. I think it took them. So it took them 2 years to get to 1 million members, and LiveGood did that in 13 months. So this is the future, this company, but it's early days. And like if you think back to Amazon and Netflix and Costco in the early days, and people were like, what's that company? I'm not going to touch it. And now they're like, why didn't I just do it? Yeah, so this is your moment, your opportunity. Yeah, when I saw this opportunity, I recognized it and I jumped on it. Okay, please bear with me at this point because I just need to give you a little bit of an overview of the company, and then we're going to get into the really juicy stuff. So hang in there. Okay, won't take too long. So these are the four heads of LiveGood. They are lovely people, extremely helpful. So they don't just sit in their big comfy offices and hide away from everyone else involved in the company. They're very active, and they are providing training regularly to their affiliate members, and just very, very supportive. So it's nice to be able to give a face to the names and the people behind this amazing company. So their mission, they want ordinary, everyday people to have access to quality health and wellness products. So, yeah, it's not really fair when you think about it, all the people in the world who can't afford to look after their health. So they recognise that, and LiveGood is providing products at just a smidge over cost price to its members. So yeah, that's a wonderful thing to do. And yeah, as I mentioned before, 1.8 million members in its first 2 years, and that is way faster than Netflix and Amazon. So think where they are today, think where LiveGood's going. Okay, so LiveGood, as I said, it's not just a health and wellness company, it is a membership club. Okay, so think Costco, that sort of scenario. So, but yeah, they're not making huge amounts off their products, very little actually. The main crux of this is the membership, and yeah, that's the main overall gist of LiveGood, other than giving people amazing quality health products. So think of this as the next online superstore. Think of Amazon. Where did they start? They were an online bookstore. So they offer everything under the sun now. So that's the direction that LiveGood's going in. And yeah, as I said, on top of that, they are paying their affiliate members an income, an ongoing income. Incredible. So yeah, just to highlight that at the moment they are, it's currently health and wellness products, pretty much skincare, essential oils. But yeah, they are expanding. They are. So other product areas, and it's going huge. As I said, next online superstore. Just very, very quickly, just a little small snippet of what they offer, and to show the incredible discounts there on just 3 of their most popular packs. So huge savings, even if that's all you wanted from LiveGood was some wonderful quality health products. You're going to save a lot of money there. So great, great value. And this just highlights that it is global. It is all over the world. You can't read all those, I'm sure, but just shows that there's a lot of the world has access to LiveGood. Okay, money, money, money. Okay, this is the exciting bit and probably what you've been hanging out for, so we'll jump in. So, as an affiliate member, you could be earning income in 7 different ways. 7. Okay, it's not just one of 7, but up to all of these types of incomes could be yours in LiveGood. So today I'm just going to talk about the first 3. And yeah, the others are more, well, retail commissions is just on products that you sell. When I say you sell, you don't need to sell. Okay, so that's why I'm not really going to talk about that. Most people who are involved in LiveGood, that's not where they make a lot of their money from. But yeah, there's an option there, and it's a possible way of making income. Okay. So with LiveGood, I need a fan. Getting hot in. With LiveGoods, there are different levels as an affiliate member. So when you first join as an affiliate, you are unranked. So you're not any of these. But as soon as you enroll 2 people into the company, you are straight away off the mark, and you are now bronze. So, and as you see, as you enroll more and more people, you climb up through those levels, and there's more income, obviously, as you get higher through those levels. Okay, so the first type of income you can be earning are the weekly fast start commissions. So this is where if you enroll somebody, you get 50% back of what they pay. So, for example, you enroll someone and they pay to LiveGood. They pay $40 US one-off joining fee, and then $9.95 for that first month. So they're paying $49.95 US upfront, and then $9.95 a month after that. So that $49.95, basically you're getting $25 US back for enrolling that person. And these are paid weekly by LiveGood. So if you enroll 2 people and get to bronze level, that's your $50 investment back. And that's so easy to do. So, and I think when you get to the point that you're enrolling 10 new affiliates every week, it's $250 US that you're going to get back like that the following week. That's just this type of income. So that's not to mention all the other types. So not only that, if you look at the chart for a bronze affiliate, if you enroll someone, you get 50% of their payment back, their join fee on first month. And then if they enroll somebody as well, then they're going to get 50%. And you'll get 10%. So it goes, and as you get higher up the levels, there are more levels below you where you get a kickback of that initial joining fee. So that's very, very cool. Okay. Matrix commissions. Number 2 way of getting paid in LiveGood. This one excites me, I've got to say. So I'll show you what the matrix is shortly, but basically, if you join as an affiliate and you are unranked, so you haven't enrolled anybody yet, you've just entered and you're just sitting there, just watching what's going on, or not even that. Okay, so sit and wait approach. Once your matrix fills, see down the bottom there, you will be earning $2,047.50 a month, US dollars, ongoing for doing nothing. That is not a get rich quick method. It's going to take time for your matrix to fill. That's just mind-blowing that you could build that future income stream just by doing nothing, just by joining. Think about that. So, and then if you do enroll 2 people and you get to bronze, well, once your matrix fills over time, that's going to be $4,095.50 US every month coming to you. So again, this is just one type of income in LiveGood. So you'd still be getting your initial kickbacks from people you're enrolling, people they're enrolling. So yeah, that's 2 ways so far. Obviously, as you climb the levels, the matrix commissions and your matrix is full, gets higher and higher. Okay, so I'll just read this one out to you. When you listen carefully, when you lock in your position in LiveGood, you are given your own business center. This is your matrix. In our fast filling 2x15 matrix, as more people join LiveGood every week, they are placed in the matrix under everyone who's already there, following their enroller. So the sooner you lock in your position, the higher your position will be in the matrix. That's very important. You do not want to wait. You need to get in this matrix early. Sooner the better. So here's a little picture of what a matrix is. Okay, so you're at the top. This is something that I just absolutely love. Okay, as I was saying before, over time, your matrix is going to fill. Okay, that's going to be by people that you personally enroll and people that the people you've enrolled enroll, and so on and so on. Okay, and that's going to fill up your matrix. Not only that, though, as I said, even if you do nothing and enroll nobody, your matrix will eventually fill. And this is because people above you in the matrix, there are heaps of superstars in LiveGood, okay? So they could have filled their matrix, which creates what we call overspill. So overspill will mean that's good. New people coming into the company have to go somewhere in the matrix, and they need to go in the next available level in the matrix. So if someone above you is full and they have more people coming in and you're the next available level in the matrix, they're going to go into yours. So that's how your matrix can fill up over time, even if you do nothing. So I can't tell you how long that might take. I've heard of it taking 18 months, but it could take 3-4 years. You just don't know. But at the level that this company is growing, it's going to fill, and yeah, it could be sooner than you think. So that income stream, look in there, a full matrix of 8,192 affiliate members is going to create that 2,047 monthly income for an unranked affiliate on an ongoing basis for life. So as long as you stay in LiveGood Matrix in your position, then that's your future income. Okay, so all those financial struggles we were talking about at the start, say goodbye to them. That just won't be a problem for you. So that, as I said, is if you sit and wait. But if you want this faster and you're passionate and driven, you are going to fill up your matrix faster. You're going to enroll people. They're going to enroll people. You're going to build a team, okay? And you're going to advance through those levels. And your matrix income commissions every month for the rest of your life is going to, either be here or it's going to be up here. Okay, so very powerful. All right, I think I've covered all that sort of thing there in my discussion. Okay, third way, this is also massively exciting. So I've seen, I'm relatively new to this, but the superstars in the company, they are there to help, and they share little snippets of their success, not in a boasting kind of way, but in a helpful, motivating kind of way. So, and what you can see is how much they make in matching bonuses. It is massive. And again, this is in addition to your weekly initial kickbacks and the matrix commissions. So this is where people that you personally enroll, and then for all of their matrix income into the future, you're going 50%. Okay. So, and that goes 5 levels deep. So that's extremely, that can be a huge amount of money, and it can be really life-changing. I mean, all of this can be, if you think of where you are now, and just these 3 income types I've spoken about in one company, mind you, that's just going to flip the script on your life, and put you in that happy space that we spoke about earlier. You'll be out of the miserable side and into the happy living life side. Okay, so how do you become an affiliate member? It is so easy. All you need to do is comment on this post. I'm ready. Shout it. I'm ready. Take me there. Or tag the person who invited you into the group. They will be in touch and give an affiliate link to you. And you just click through to that, put in your information, pay your first $49.95 US, which is the one-off joining fee of $40, and the first month of $9.95. And then it will be $9.95 each month after that. Do not let your membership lapse, or you will lose your spot in the matrix. So this is a long-term, it's like an investment, I guess. I mean, it's a business in that you want to work in it, you want to be active and get people passionate about it, and help them to succeed as well. But yeah, it's creating that future income stream that's, even after you stop working, it's going to be there and make your retirement so much better. Not just for your retirement, even before that. So life will be easy and life will be happy. Okay, so what do you get? Oh, and also if you decide to pay your membership yearly to just reduce that risk of your membership lapsing, there's a bit of a discount there too, so it's even cheaper. Okay, so what do you get? You get top quality health and wellness products, soon to be expanded into other product areas, massively discounted to what you buy them retail. Okay, there is a $90 empty bottle money back guarantee. So if you're not happy with any of the products, you can contact LiveGood and get your money back, even if you've used the whole bottle. So that's very, very generous. There's no auto ship sign-ups where you have to receive a certain amount of products every month. You only buy the products if you want them. That's completely 1000% true. And you don't have to sell them either. So that's completely discretionary. The powerful genius compensation plan, where even if you do nothing but just wait for the matrix to fill, you're going to have built a future income stream of over $2,000 a month for doing nothing and creating that for life. So a better future for you and your family, but timing is everything. Not many people in the world know about LiveGood yet. So again, think of all those massive companies in the world that started somewhere and they are huge, and you just think, wow, imagine if 2 years in we had a board in and we'd be retired now. Retired wealthy, so yeah, don't just delay, don't procrastinate. Like I said, it is D-Day. If you want freedom, if you want lifestyle, you need to make a choice. Make a choice and take action is what you need to do. So, we see people say, yes, I'm interested, and then just don't sign up. And it's why would you, for the sake of this measly amount of money, why wouldn't you do it? Okay, I love this. So just going on from that, what's the worst that could happen here? Okay, let's have a look. Now, this is an example of it taking 2 years for your matrix to fill. Okay, as I said, I don't know how long it will take to fill. It may be less time, it might be more time, but we're doing this on 2 years. So in the green, example 1, you pay $40 US to join and $9.95 a month for 2 years. That's $278. Okay. 2 years down the track, when your matrix is filled, you have created a monthly income of $2,047 US for doing nothing. This is just a sit and wait unranked strategy, and that is over nearly 25,000 US a year. So that is totally passive. That is literally just joining and doing nothing but wait for your matrix to fill. Okay, so all for the sake of $278 over 2 years. Even cheaper if you pay it annually. Okay. Example 2. Again, it takes 2 years to fill, but this time you sign up just 2 enrollees. Okay. So you've paid your $40 net joining fee, your $9.95 a month for 2 years, but you got $50 kickback from the 2 people you signed up. So it has got you a net cost of $228, which will be even less if with the income that you're earning from, those 2 members you'd signed up. Okay, so in 2 years' time, when your matrix is full, you will have created an income stream of $4,095 US a month, which is nearly $50,000 a year. Okay, just for signing up 2 people. And so this is just the matrix commissions too. Okay, So you would be earning more from your weekly kickbacks of people that you do enroll and yeah, matching bonuses and things like that. So, and if you climb levels, your income's just going to be way more than that, way more. Okay. So this is powerful, powerful stuff. You've got basically nothing to lose. Those costs are peanuts over 2 years, okay? As an example, and $9.95 is nothing. If you need to sell something on Marketplace to raise this $40 US to join, do it. Set your future up. Once this is set up and your matrix is full and you've got this money coming in, that's it. You can just relax, enjoy your life. Okay, but lock in your position in the matrix now. Okay, just quickly, there are two branches, I guess. So the enroller tree is people that you have personally enrolled. And then the matrix branch, that is your matrix, where that can include people that you've personally enrolled, people that they've enrolled, and also people coming in from overspell above you.
Let's talk about
skip that.
What?
Yep. Okay. Now, Richard Branson, a very, very successful man, he once said, if somebody offers you an amazing opportunity, like I'm doing today, but you are not sure you can do it, say yes and then learn how to do it later. Okay, because in LiveGood, you are never going to be alone. Whoever's team you're in is going to help you step by step through. Yeah, there's just, it is full of people who want everyone to succeed in here. So don't be scared. Don't let fear stop you from achieving your dreams, because this vehicle is going to achieve your dreams. But you can't let this stop you, or don't be worried about what people you know are going to say. Live your life to achieve what you want. Okay, so the time has come. Stop the excuses and just say yes. It is that simple. You make the choice today to say yes. Okay, one off $40 US fee to get in as an affiliate. $9.95 a month membership gives you access to all the hugely discounted quality products, full training and support, an amazing team, never alone. Regular training is like this initial training induction type program, and then regular weekly training as well. So literally anybody can do this. Anybody. I started with no TikTok followers, so you just get that started with help. People to guide you. There's TikTok training, and yeah, you can use TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Yeah, it's you can choose to reach out to your family and friends. Some people don't like to do that, but there's that option if you feel comfortable doing that. I like to let them know that I have found an amazing, incredible opportunity that's going to free me financially for good. So, and then, you can let them come to you. Oh, tell me more, So massively generous compensation plan. That's the key. That's what's going to set you up to live a free and happy life. So, as I said, ongoing, it is recurring income that you build that then you don't have to worry for the rest of your life. all for the sake of $40 one off and $9.95 a month. You will never find a cheaper business or investment to get into that's going to pay that sort of return every month. And again, that's just matrix commissions. Okay, so it is a no-brainer. Do yourself a favor, just pay that tiny bit of money and set yourself up for freedom. Okay, so again, yes, just say you're ready or I'm in on the post, and you'll be put in touch with the person who brought you here. And yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you succeed. Thanks for being here.